Yeah.
The story about the Lucia was interesting because it tells a way about how you live when you no longer think and plan. I had experiences of the light and it was extraordinary. I'm a creative being, held down somewhat by being the single mother carer of an autistic boy with life-threatening seizures. But after the set of, I think, 7 Lucias, all my project moved forward at warp speed. I'm telling you, warp speed, all of them, with no overwhelm.
Wow.
And then I was excited. I thought, wow, this is something.
This is something.
This is something. And I thought I could bring it to people. And a voice said, you're not running centres anymore, you know that.
Been there,
You
done
don't
that.
need to save people.
Right.
You know that. So, and another voice said, yeah, but you're only a light attendant. That's all we're called. We're light attendants. We don't ask the person questions. This is it's not a confessional.
Yeah.
It is put them on the light, they will avail themselves of it.
Wow.
So I worked out I could get a light and people could have the light. And I'm only a light attendant, so I'm not saving anybody. They'll have their own experience and go away. And the light was very expensive. And I worked out that I could get a loan. See, that's the 3D, linear. I could get a loan from a bank and then it stopped.
What do you mean by 3D?
The linear way of making things happen. The loan will pay it off and I can do the business model.
Yep.
That's how it started. And just before I was going to order it, I said, no, I'm not. I'm not doing that. Because Marley already didn't like the person who was sitting there calculating. It was not going to work. I said, I want to be given the light. I want to be given the light. That was cocky. But if you could see the amount I was manifesting and materialising at that time.
Yeah.
And I rang a friend and I said, I'm not buying the light. I don't want the pressure. My whole time with Marley is about divesting of stress, divesting of pressure. And I did that. And I went home. In half an hour of having made that statement, I get a phone call from the lawyer.
Okay.
And he says, there's a trust fund your parents made for you that you could only access when they died. But it's being changed. And you can have this money now. So I said, okay, I'm buying the Lucia Light. So you need to know, that's how it came.
Wow.